kills. I'm pretty sure this got 72 kills.
Oh.
That might have been a 97, which would, unfortunately, they don't know that, but they'd be 4 points short, I believe, of the lead. But no, I couldn't see the numbers, but I'm pretty sure I saw 5 digits for Aiden. So if he had 10K damage, I mean, he had a bomb. Oh, get him, Thomas! Get him, Thomas! It's Tom Cruise!
Oh, he's insane!
If I'd be doing this, every time I get a chopper, I die. I just blow it up.
Yeah, Tommy's really good at this. Dude, Tommy's really good at not only like just running people over, but using the chopper like a rocket, like to drop it on players. Like he's just got the aim down, man. He's so good at this.
Well, we will hang on board with Tommy as they start up their second game into the final half-hour gameplay. We're going to step away. We're going to go with Tommy on Twitch Rivals.
Oh. Someone just pulled up on a car, right?
I see that. I see that.
They're running over towards you, or driving towards you. They jumped out. Pushing this squad.
They jumped out.
Yeah. I don't know where he went.
I got shot from the roof. About to go
Pretty good.
Nothing right here. Up this building, I think.
Okay. Yeah, he is. He is. He is. He jumped to your side. Your side jumping down. Your side jumping down.
I don't see him yet.
He's inside. He's inside. He's inside.
Bounty target is down. Well done.
I'm getting hit.
I thought he was still on the roof. I hear
No,
someone
no.
on
I
the
said he
roof.
jumped down, bro. Could be another one up there from the other side, but
I don't know. We're good.
got that chopper if you want.
Yeah.
We got enough for a loadout. Yeah.
Oh shit. Dealer.
I see it. I see it.
Teammate has been cleared for redeployment. Gas is
I've deadied.
inbound.
Give me a sec.
Alright, I'm waiting. They're shooting the chopper from behind, like, warehouse.
Want to get a loadout?
Yeah.
Gotta go parking garage, I think.
I got so much money.
Yeah. I'm waiting at the thing right here. Here, I'll pick you up.
Just getting this money I killed in the other ones.
I don't see anything at parking right now.
Alright, we can buy a loadie. Loadie right here.
Dropping. I'll buy the loadie.
I'll buy UAV.
I'm buying plates.
I'll buy UAV as well.
Or drop extra cash, actually, you guys.
Here,
that
I dropped
truck.
mine if anyone wants.
Copy cash drop.
I take self and UAV.
Peace.
Wait.
It's in a bit, bro. We're leaving.
Alright.
I got shot
Allied
down.
UAV overhead.
Whoa.
Enemy UAV
Holy shit, there's a bunch of
I can
storage.
drop one of you up here. I'm dropping one of you up here.
I'll go.
Go.
Holy shit.
He's on the roof to the left. You see that?
Yeah. Drop him.
He's got a terrible gun. Come on, bro. Why you got a C4 my chopper?
This is fun.
No rows you now.
All dead.
Okay, underground.
I blew my chopper up. That's the only bad thing.
It's all good. I'm gonna grab this car right over here.
Okay.
I'm not pinging anything right now.
UAV is out of fuel.
Yeah, actually,
We are back on board with you folks.
You going, yeah?
Tommy has gotten himself 9 kills during the break.
Excuse me.
They have 96 points in their best game so far.
Nah. I use it.
Wait,
Has them in second place.
in the most.
Oh man.
Wait, so they got a 96. Mutex and them got a, what was it? A 90.
A
97 or
97.
something like that.
Mhm.
Holy hell, people are dropping bombs here. It's unfortunate, like that. If Symphonies of Huskers were, they weren't so far ahead, like this would have been insane. Like this would have been nuts.
coming down.
Enemy UAV.
It is beautiful. Still waiting on Metaphor's team to submit their first game. Right now they're sitting in last place, but they've only got 3 games reported.
Found one. Oh.
That was a nice kill from Tom. Sweet reactions, man. Not as difficult with the C4 involved this time.
Hoping I could have crossed.
Oh, C4.
Tommy is
Help, Tommy.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Tommy's
Hopefully there's
disgusting.
another one on me.
Yeah, he's very good Warzone player.
Yeah.
Speaking of good. Oh no, Tommy. Oh no.
No, Tommy.
Oh no.
Oh, he has cursed him. We has cursed him there.
That was the most
yeah.
horrible curse. That was.
Let's get gas at him, then dead.
Yeah.
They're both cracked, all cracked, all cracked.
Symphony though. All cracked. Get in there. It's a cracked den.
Oh!
Oh,
See
he
there,
slid!
there. See?
Oh, he
See?
slid it. Look, it barely
Slid,
barely
slid
tickled
went
him.
prone. Like, just doesn't do anything to you, man.
The little top of his head just took a little cinch
I
from
got
that one.
one.
Oh my god, you
one,
cannot
one,
stop
one,
Symphony.
got
Yo! What
these
the
guys.
son of a... Oh my word.
He's quiet. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to gas him and then he dies.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, I'm by.
Nice, but it's like, you know.
Jump, jumping. Late. Chasing. Yeah, right. One shot.
This is insane. Like... Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, close just screaming. Let's go, baby.
Oh, that was me. That was me going, let's go, baby.
Oh, I thought Symphony said that. That's why you did.
Let's go, baby.
How many are left?
Dude, yeah, these guys are absolutely
Okay,
ripping their way
limit.
through this one. Again, this is relatively
on this side,
82
but
left. There's still plenty of folks. Plenty of rotatos for the harvest.
You're gonna keep going for it.
I will until it goes in an urban dictionary.
We're gonna broom up.
The rotato,
That's the same guy you killed in Super.
a bad Warzone player killed running from the gas.
We should just leave
So
that.
we're what? 15 minutes is the cutoff for dropping in. So we're 7 minutes away from that, getting closer and closer, and it's just tough because some of these teams have already dropped bombs. Like, can you get better? Aiden's team off a 97. Can they somehow put up a 101 in the next game, which will be their last because we saw them finish, obviously.
77 left.
More than likely, this will be the last game for Tommy's team. This should be the last game for Husker's team as they're into the mid game. Yeah, Metaphor Squad, the only one we're not really sure about, but we should be in the final games for at least 3 of the 4.
He's this doorway too. Oh, bind.
Oh,
Super.
oh.
Watch towards super. Yep.
Just how fast you can snap with a mouse. It's just like,
Yeah, like he just went full 180.
yeah, anytime I've been like just super 180'd, like really fast, I just know. I say it instantly, and then sure enough, dude, he's just turned so quick.
Go straight there.
Yeah. Going hangers.
Or it's Mutex on his 2020.
I'll get the wheel.
I don't even think I could shoot someone if I was playing 2020. I'm gonna try it tomorrow.
I don't know. 2020 would be tough. Even with like you low the ADS speeds, you can actually hit those sort of accurate turns, but you still have to be good on point.
Let's go.
Outside
Dude,
behind
this
you.
gun is
Peach
ridiculous.
dead. One more down top.
Another one outside dead.
Go.
Great job.
This guy.
Yeah,
Fucking go.
yeah.
I'm gonna go loot the guy up top.
Yep.
It got nerfed, by the way.
It did, yeah. It did. We've not seen as many fouls as I was expecting. I was expecting at least a couple more fouls, but like there's no point. Like Bruin MP5,
Well,
it's just the way.
Well, I think the nerf to the foul, and I don't know exactly what it did, but they said it like changed the short range damage, so it wasn't used as a shotgun more than it was, you know, an AR like it is.
Yeah.
So, and I gotta think if it took one or two more bullets, like that's enough to make it not really viable. And what it might have changed too was like the headshot damage at close range was insane. So if they tweaked that a lot, that's probably why. And well, with where the Origin's at currently, that's probably why you're seeing a lot more Origins. And the MP5 got nerfed too, but it's still so good because it kills. It's like the Fennec would probably be really solid if it had more ammo, but you can't do like let's say a 60 round mag like you can with the MP7. The Fennec's disgusting. It kills really fast. It just burns through ammo so quick with its rate of fire that you can't really. It's tough to get like 2 knocks with it or like a kill, a finish, another knock. It's tough to do.
It feels like it takes too much, but still. Metaphor still chilling in 4th place at Kimbo Pistols as the secondary. We love to see it. It's a little bit more fun to run just a regular old pistol or even a knife for that increased movement speed, but
Nice. Take us out.
Absolute.
nice.
Get in this rock.
So I think with the Fennec, I mean, when you come across someone at close range with a Fennec, you just get turned into dust. Like it rips you so fast.
Yeah, no,
But it's that mid to long range is just useless. It's not even worth using, and it's going to lose out to the MP5.
yeah,
fights
and
anyway.
if you want something for really close range, you use the Origin or the
Use
Foul
your Origin.
previously.
Yep. Something more way more reliable. Something you're going to get a lot more damage out with.
We didn't end anything as the tournament slowed.
And the Foul was already like a little bit of a liability because there are a lot of like mid and late game situations where like ammo can be a problem. The fact that it shares ammo with your AR, it like wasn't. It's not that frequent of a problem, but it can be. Whereas you don't run into that issue, obviously, if you've got an MP5 or an Origin, because it's different ammo type.
Still trying to keep this run going. UAVs at the ready now. Cash
See
seems
down
to-
there on the bottom left. Teams cannot join after 15 minutes, so this most likely going to be the last game for Team Metaphor unless they decide to bail right now and requeue.
And that, oh yeah, this is the one team we hadn't seen, right? So that means all four apply the same logic. Should be their final games unless they requeue.
Don't be an idiot. Go buy him back.
And this is a weird one. There's not a lot of players on the radar. It feels like Metaphor, they may have just gone the wrong way. I mean, it looks like Finesse is completely alone right towards the center of Verdansk. But they are, frankly, in the middle of nowhere. It feels like there are no players around them.
You know, it's a tough feeling when you have a fire sale, but you have $0. That's what he had. So like, oh, I guess he can get the free self, but that's about it. Like, can't stack up on UAVs or an armor box or grab plates or anything like that.
Youngsters, one of the players we tipped for real greatness here. A second placement. The numbers they're putting up still, like, you can best this maybe. Man, he is disgusting.
Jeez. Yeah, he there's a reason he has over a 7 KD. The guy is a machine. And I think he's trying to battle his dog maybe at the same time. He's trying to make plays. I'm not sure. But he's like, I'm sorry, Dad's locked in.
I need my mic.
The UAV's out and about again once, dude. I mean, yeah, 7 KD, yes. There's a couple of questions in there. This guy's Youngsters is one of a kind.
No, most of the, I'd say of almost all of the competitors, so like of the popular faces you'll see for Warzone, at least in North America, that he's got the highest. Like, there are a lot of numbers that don't make sense because some players play a lot of wagers and stuff, so there's like a little bit, it's just not, like, you think of like somebody like John, you know, John, like MLG pro, like COD professional, his is like he's got like a 2.8 or something. It's like lower than my KD because he has played so many wagers where he's like leaving games early or you know, doing crazy stuff.
Come grab my chopper. Come grab my chopper.
I'll just get load out here too.
Utex has 26k. He is turned.
Yeah, just drop down here. No, go grab everything you need from in here. There's a body down up here and here.
I need my perks.
Yeah, go get your perks and get all.
His comms are on point. So get the chopper.
I'm gonna go.
There's items here and here. Take 2 steps to the left, turn around, there's an X on the floor. Like, he's giving him everything.
He is cracked. Bruin on the ground, no players nearby. Aiden can just loot up and get back into the fight. 7 players in his kills. 80 left in the lobby. Minus the 3 of this team.
Kids top green on.
Yeah, I don't know why he wanted to land on the chopper. Like, I think Aiden wanted to land and just get his loadout, but like the comms were coming in.
No,
Utex is so convincing.
No, land here, no. It's a bit of a, I don't want to say a control. He just knew what he wanted. He just knew exactly what he wanted. And this is some low-flying dangers. No one has the UAVs left, so all that information they once upon a time had seems to have vanished. And can Mumu get the win? Maybe not. They got to go huge. Still 12 kills, 75 left in the lobby. Aiden was sitting at like 10, something like that. 7 of 10. Oh, here we go.
Well, if anyone's gonna buy up or get UAVs, it's gonna be Mutex with exactly 30 grand. Oh, nice shots.
Bro, how's he getting me?
Yeah. Ow. That's a Bruin. That bullet penetration.
I don't know about this guy, bro. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I think that's smart sometimes too. Is like, if you realize it's a sweaty player or a sweaty team, like sometimes it's best just dip. Like, if you don't have the advantage, he has 1 plate left. Like, you don't need to ego child. Just get out, find another fight, find a group of bots you can run through. So I like that a lot. I mean, I think a lot of top players would do that, but
I'm here with you. We gotta play this together.
Okay.
it's just a smart decision.
3 second buying plates. One has ghost.
Going in the green. I downed one. He's gonna get the res probably. Right here. Yep, they're getting the
Okay,
res.
I'm coming.
I'm gonna go green.
No more lobbies for you, players. Teams can no longer join up.
Give me Mark.
15 mins to finish.
I'm going up green.
Do that.
Get to shooting.
Yeah, I think everyone should be in a good spot to finish their game based on when we kind of hopped around. Like, they were all around the mid game. With 15 left, I think they should be able to close these games out. But he's trying to reposition on these players and maybe
1 second.
give a little bit of help to Aiden, who I think is set up top.
Just 1 sec. You're good.
They spotted me with a...
Uh-oh.
They C4'd me.
Oh, that was great. The combination of it looked like either the recon nade or just being spotted by a recon drone and then pairing that with the C4 on the floor. Mutex, how you getting out of this one?
Snapshot me again.
Another recon nade. What is this? Is he in the gulag?
Well, no, is that or is there? Well, yeah, I guess it's got to be that because there's not a drone flying around, right?
Yeah.
Not that I see.
Another one on top of the stairs. Gets out. 2020, Clint. Turns around fast.
Yeah, no, he can dip out of it quick.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. That's a different team entirely. He's going to fall. I think that was an M4 that took him out. He gets smoked as he's trying to play it up.
I got shot from Villa, man.
Sorry. There's a lot of people.
I don't know how much cash he ended up dropping. I know he spent a lot of it, but he had a bag.
I mean, even if we drop it like...
I mean, he's going to keep $3,000. What do you keep, like 20%? So he still had a big bit of cash on him that hopefully
let's just keep splitting, like, might as well.
hopefully his teammate might be able to pick up.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Aiden died. Never mind. Aiden died as well. Never mind.
Man, I should have left them. Why did I keep fighting that, man? I should have left them. That was dumb as fuck.
We can't back out, guys.
Yeah, so that sort of that kind of goes back to what I was saying. Like I was giving him props for kind of dipping out of that fight before. Now he's realizing like I should have just got out of there. Should have taken another fight a different part of the map. I had a chopper. Like it was a difficult fight, and I think you see the frustration there. He knows it.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it's just like we gotta push and just hope.
I did. I knocked one. It's just the other guy had dualies and he had me one shot.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? We should have just went for other people. That was just not the
It's just so hard to do. Yeah, no, he's saying basically exactly what I was saying earlier. But like, that's what's so tough because when you're like a really good player and you're in a kill race, like you feel a certain sense of pressure to like take every fight you get, right? Like you need to get an insane amount of kills in the lobby. So it takes a lot to just be like, I'm giving up this fight.
Yeah, you give up that one, and then you look back at the scoreboard. You're like, we lost by 2 kills. If I had taken that one fight, maybe things would
exactly.
It's such stressful. It's a difficult thing to do, man. But that's it. It's the way of the warrior. That's the way of Warzone.
Please don't give me a gun glitch.
Oh, please. That would sting real bad for Mutex right now. Young, it'd be interesting to see how Young's doing, just coming back from the gulag alone. Here we go, fingers and toes. A little bit of a glitch.
I could still fight.
I'm horrible with the CBR thing. If you get hit once or like,
oh, it's a head.
Aim a little high. The flinch is wild. But well, there he ran into a guy that did not know what planet he was on, as he just full sprinted across mid.
3 kills straight back for his loadout. It could possibly go back for the money. If the player who killed him didn't loot up, there's a very, very small chance he can go back and get all that cash.
I highly doubt after the conversation we just heard that he's going back to that fight. I doubt it.
Yeah, you're right. He should not be going for them. Oh.
Oh, no. That's all right. He's right there.
Yeah.
That was intended.
You lose a plate. Thank you. Okay. Back into the mix. These things happen. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, in the white double story.
Speaking of the best of us.
Some more than others,
Yeah, I see that
and
here.
I'd be on the more end of that.
Oh, sniping.
Yep. I cracked him with that check.
Where?
Blue.
Love Shack. It's been cracked. Did he hit that?
Yeah,
No way.
Drop all your ammo before you figure
Yeah.
He's done some weirder stuff.
Yeah, he's done weirder things. You're right. So 27 left, 9 for Symphony.
Where are we going?
So the last game they put through was their lowest so far, is 75. That 4th score submitted.
Yeah, that's why, dude. That game they were like trolling and having fun was everything. They were Cloak almost dropped a 40 bomb. Like they were having a blast, but that led to so much separation that I mean, we're pretty much watching a victory lap right now for the most part.
Yeah. Beam, dead. Wipe. Let's go. That was him.
It's a hit and run. Back in the car, everyone. Get your shoes on. Let's go.
Beamed dead. If there's one thing I do love playing him with Huskers, he always drives. He is literally an Uber driver. It's great because I don't like to drive. I really don't like to because I usually go drive myself into death.
Yeah, I have no eyes.
It's valuable to have a designated driver on Warzone. Let me tell you.
Yeah, he's good at it too. Spends a lot of time in trucks. I've seen his solo games. He wins countless solo games just like playing around vehicles, having a good time.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I think we might be good. That's weird.
Could be people at these houses close.
Down towards the hill and military.
ID, sniping at the tent.
Yeah, tag. Decent amount.
Here we go.
Okay, there were people to our left.
I cracked one of them.
That poor sniper's like, okay, well, I'm dead. And that is an example of why sniping is so hard in the current meta of Warzone. Because a Bruin is just as laser accurate as a sniper rifle.
Oh no! That's
just
team.
just as we talked about the driving, unfortunately with no trophy, they drive into a C4. Huskers will try to get the self-res off. There is no way in the world. One player has their gulag. I think it might have been Huskers, I think.
Ooh, but that stung.
I mean, they could with the blast radius, they could have thrown that from military. I mean, they were right on them, but dude, it is still what drives me crazy is the blast radius is bigger than the trophy radius. So like, it's been happening so much more lately. I don't know why, because I felt like when you were able to, because you couldn't put trophies on cars at the beginning of the game, if I remember correctly. Then they added that you could, and it made vehicles a lot more viable against, you know, the plague that is C4. But like lately, all the time, I'm dying to C4 with a trophy on the car, and it's just because the range is, Lord knows how much bigger than what the trophy grabs.
I also get the feeling that when it comes to hitting a vehicle,
nice shots.
When it comes to hitting a vehicle, it's like the outer radius of the explosion, like furthest from the center, is still just as much damage-wise as like center of the radius. So like closest you are to the C4,
yeah,
like, it still deals damage no matter where you are in that circle. So we're in that.
Well,
it just seems.
And what? Well, I think the thing that drives me the craziest about C4 is that you don't need to run restock. Like, if you want to run stuns or simtexes, you have to run restock because no one else is carrying those things. But everyone runs C4. So if you run C4, every team fight you win, you're getting more C4. You literally have permanent restock in every game.
Yep.
Ooh, some beams. Some beams.
That could be a growl on the other side of this fight. Good night. That little
now
orange
on the ground. Yeah,
I was gonna say that cover is not cover. Those little.
Well, I think they did fix the one thing. I think I saw Doug tweet about it. Like, I don't know if you've seen it before, but there are a lot of like concrete walls that weren't walls. It was, you could shoot through the same as you could that tarp. Oh my! There's the origin. I think he shot 10 shots and got 3 kills. Just pump. Dear God, I'm making an origin class. I don't care. I'm doing it.
Have to do it. You have to do it.
I can't even get my shit, bro.
I don't even know what level mine is, man. Hopefully, from using it as floor loot, it's leveled up a bit. But I don't know if mine's maxed. I doubt it.
Where's the loot? Where's the loot?
I wonder what the range is. Like, how far can you spray somebody with that and still like get a reliable knock?
I'm like 99%
sure.
It
might flinch you hard as well, Clint. So, oh, dude, it's just
71 kills right now.
There's a kid above us or something.
11 remain.
100%. Let's go up. Let's go up.
They got 6 minutes to find
everybody.
9 people.
Well, they have a chance to, I think, with that, maybe hop to a chance to hop to third, maybe with their 44. They're 81 back of third, I think.
We have 6 minutes.
So yeah,
I
mean, they
It'll end. It'll end.
Hold on. Keep track of time, though.
That's a position they're in as well, man. Look at this circle. They have the only high ground position. The cluster strike, not a problem. They're nowhere near the roof. Just have to make sure there's no one else in this building or even on the roof when they do go up. Oh! Oh! Wait. Ah! It's a firing squad. Oh, he did it with
the origin again. The origin again, dude. Oh, shout out to Supernatural. Dude, he has killed Dean Winchester. That is tough. Love me some Dean Winchester.
Let it look down. They're gonna die.
Wow, the origin just loaded up that whole corridor, man. Oh my God. You can't put incendiary shells on the origin, can you? No.
I hope not. I have no idea. That was further evidence that I'm making. Nope. Put that away. Put that away. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Abomination.
So it was fun seeing an M4 on screen.
Yeah.
Still gets the job done.
One shot in dealer.
Or not. There you go. That was an angry camper.
5 remaining.
Where is that guy? Wait, what? Where did he get knocked from?
No way. No, I crashed.
What happened?
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. No. Can we get to Finesse? Go to Finesse's POV. I think he's gonna be last alive. Oh, he got back in? Is he okay? No, he's dropping. He's dropping an egg.
Dropping.
Yep. So now it's on Finesse to clutch a 1v2v1. Oh, hello. Guess what? Pop! Oh, it's okay. So there is some damage range fall. Well, not that range.
Itty bitty.
Oh, that was a That was a clincher right there.
Oh, was
That was just
I think we had 100.
Oh, dude, as soon as he said, "Oh no," and he stopped moving, I was like,
over
"Oh
100?
dear
We
God."
might have got second.
So that
103. We
They-
have 103.
that was a massive one. How many? I don't know how many they ended up with, but that should, I think that should hop them to third. I think. I mean, that was a big one.
Yeah, they called a 103, which if that's correct, that's 1 point into second place.
That
But
gets them to second.
that's assuming Aiden didn't somehow improve their score there. It's also assuming they did their math correctly. We'll let the admins do it. But my goodness, what an ending.
Yeah, that was Origin class. If you've learned anything from today, actually, I don't want anyone running. If you've learned anything from today, the Origin sucks. It is horrible. Not very good at any ranges. Don't make that. No,
It's like-
Bruin sucks. I mean, you saw it today. A lot more M4s. Yeah, no, definitely don't want to make a Bruin Origin class. Don't do that.
Well,
Yeah.
very skillful to use. Yeah, really good. Yeah.
Yep. You could still use like snake shot dualies. They're great still.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For the strat, land in the middle of a field and just fire up into the air. That's the strat we learned today. It really works.
Yeah.
I'll try that one out. But my goodness, like there was so much action there at the end. But I think it really does come down to, guys, that massive amount of points that Symphony was able to build themselves during the standard part of the broadcast, but by 25 points, where they didn't have to put up the craziest game in our finals here. They could just put up a normal game, Maven, and pull that top spot.
Yeah, and that's why, like I said, I wasn't trying to like undersell the clutch ability of these teams, because they put up some big ones, but that was just such a big lead compared to what we saw yesterday. 10 points is something you can overcome. 25 or whatever it is, and that's just 25 from second. That is like you're relying on they have to have a really horrible hour of Verdansk, and you need to drop a bomb. And the teams did a good job. I mean, they put up really respectable numbers. They put up some of the biggest numbers they had today. Unfortunately, you got a solid game, even if it was like their worst. I think that's actually what's crazy, because I think all the teams like the second, third, and fourth spot, they all got their best games in the final hour. For Symphony, Huskers, and Cloak, they got their worst game in the final hour, but the lead was so big it didn't matter.
Yeah, they just
75 points was actually the worst game across all four of the top teams. Tommy put up a 75-point game. So yeah, did not matter there. And 102 from Metaphor, I believe, is the tally, which would tie them at Symphony for best game of the day, but still no team today cracking 103 from yesterday.
Yeah, but who was the highest total? I'm curious between the 2 days. Do we have that data from yesterday? I'd be curious once we have the final numbers, like, because I know the biggest single game matters, but I'd wonder over the course of the 4 of the, I guess, 8 teams that got through, 4 from EU, 4 from NA, like who had the biggest overall? Because I would say it was Symphony and Huskers, but because of the 75, it probably isn't.
We definitely can know that. I know they have that stat somewhere, and we'll see if they let us know. But the
really
team that would let us know right now is definitely busy making sure they know who wins this one. They gave it to us here. It was 373 was the point total from yesterday, which currently, based off the standings as they are right now, is still about 10 points, 12 points better than America.
So the 75 game didn't matter in the scheme of this tournament, but had they had one of their other games, they would have blown that out of the water, or they would have had first. But unfortunately, EU remains supreme, at least in that regard.
Yeah. Well, let's take a moment to talk about our U.S. Army Team Play of the Week. This one's going to go to Nick Merckx, a player that did not quite make it into our finals, but is an absolute monster when it comes to Warzone, and was pretty close. His team coming in 10th here. He gets a triple kill. I think he had to get revived and then was able to get right back up and mow down a number of opponents. This was right at the beginning of the day.
Yeah, this was ages ago, but no, Nick, man, he's awesome at the game. He's one of the coolest dudes on the planet. Like, Nick is great. When he tweeted out, what was the tweet the other day? Like, what, he hit like 60,000 subs? I don't even know what I would do if that was me. I would run in the streets naked until I was hit by a car. I honestly don't even know what I'd do. That's a bad example of what I would do, but that's an insane amount of subs.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you don't get 60,000 subs for that reason alone, Clint.
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know that why my head went there. I could.
Yeah, but that's a personal thing. That's a personal thing. But Nick is slaying this one out. Like, I mean, that was the first. Goes down early. It's not a fun thing going down here in in Superstore, but it's these players around the corner. Like he catches one like on the jump on the transition across. Here we go. There's one there. One. That's the second. And this last player, quick swap to the Uzi, rips him. And the last one, like you saw the Origin flying through the air, but like nah, Nick's shots were there first. That was good stuff. Nice.
He's a beast.
He's a beast.
He is the U.S. Army Team Player of the Week. Congratulations, Nick Merckx, and better luck next time here on Twitch Rivals. We'll see if he can do it. He's definitely done it before and has won large Warzone events previously. So always great to see them compete there. And yeah, it's been a great day of action. That final, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the finals there. We started things off on Tommy getting 11 kills in the first 2 minutes of his lobby and went on to put up one of the biggest numbers we'd seen all day. Finessing here, watching it, and the Origin, the shotgun really was kind of the flavor of the day. Maven.
Yeah, no, I think that was the single biggest takeaway that I had today. I don't even remember what mine was yesterday, but something else really stood out to me. But today, yeah, the Origin for sure, because I think we saw 1 or 2 yesterday. There had to have been 10 different players we saw the Origin on throughout the course of this. So I'm imagining you're going to be seeing that in a whole heck of a lot more lobbies, and good luck, have fun.
We wish you the best. MP5s still run the day mostly. I think almost everyone's running Bruin MP5s, but the occasional Bruin Origin shotties, like, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe another weapon tune that we know doesn't take too much developer input to try to change that one, because we're going to see a lot. We're going to see a ton of shotties.
Well, if that final bit was accurate, like we were shooting at that guy and the damage fall off is really that bad at 10 feet away, then I don't know if it's that bad. It's just, man, if you were up in someone's face, it's just for those fights where, you're trying to breach a building and push a staircase, or someone's holding a corner, woo! I mean, to be fair, that's where a shotgun should rip, but my God, it is terrifying.
Yeah, terrifying. Tommy's in the chat. We love you, Tommy. Hope you're well. GG's today. You played like a maniac.
You're a beast, Tom. I love you, big Tom. Carry me soon. Bye.
What a love letter that was. Oh, but yeah, a lot of good kill saves. So, I mean, the biggest takeaway has got to be that it's that Bruin Origin meta. That's the kills we saw. That was the most damaging moments we saw from players. It was whether it's bunny hop Bruins like this that are just absurd, but truly, 2020, not the sensitivity, but the year is the year of the Origin shotty.
Yeah, I really want to know who should be credited with that, because I know I kind of credited Aiden because he was the first one at a tournament I noticed with it, but I wonder who really who did that? Who gave us this Origin?
Who was the where was its true origin? If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's a better joke in there somewhere. That's okay. That's the one I came up with on the fly. Don't touch me, okay? Keep your fingers to yourself over there. Chat, it's time to let you guys know who won this event. Without further ado, we can give a drum roll. It is Team Symphony, Huskers, and Cloaksy. They were insane all day. The 25-point differential going into the final hour really did make the difference, and they will take that one down by a narrow margin, but still going to be the ones to take it over. And we can take a look at the overall standings there. A tie in second place at 358 points, but Aiden had the single game with more kills, I believe. The total kills is the tiebreaker there, and Team Aiden was able to take second place. So Team Metaphor going to just barely lose out into third, and Tommy, hey, coming in fourth place. These were the best 4 squads of the day. And let's take a look at the overall standings. We saw some amazing performances from many different teams as we continue on down. Team Skates just narrowly missed out on that top 4, Miles.
Very, very close to getting into the top 4. And again, that would have potentially changed things a little bit, but Tommy's team managed to just creep through there. But again, Skates, congratulations again. Coming in from the Open, our community-based team, not invited to the tournament. They earned their place here, and they certainly earned that 5th place performance.
Got to see some wonderful stuff there. Trick2G at the very beginning of the day told us how he was feeling. Into the 9th. Well done to them. So continue down the standings here. Everybody's showing up and playing well. Having a good time. Some wonderful games put up from all these people. And again, everyone going to be getting some cash too. We'll talk about that in just a second as we advance to the final page of standings. What was the team that was at the very bottom? I'm kind of just always morbidly curious. Which poor team just had the worst day?
Someone's got to come last. Someone has.
Yes, somebody has to. It's not. You showed up. You played well. We appreciate you being involved. So we go to the last page here, the 21 through 30. should be the last page anyways, of standings. Or not. We'll just go with those two teams there.
Oh, it's
You know,
us.
if you're in
Hi.
last place, it's us. We're the
Oh, they're
last
saying
place.
we got last place. Oh.
Oh.
Look, I just sit here and talk for hours, okay? Like let me play in a dang Twitch Rivals for once. It's just been so long, but we will get you guys the final prizing there at the end. And yeah, I don't know. Origin definitely one of the things as we take a look over here. Bonus prizing. It's now ready. This is how much money everybody is going to be winning here. The most kills in a game went to Symphony. And then most damage done to Symphony. These guys definitely take the most, but the most kills by a single player was Attract up there with 149. Stay finessing behind him by 19.
Yeah, Attracting Colors, I really just kind of on my radar over the past month or two. Just incredible players. I didn't realize he was, fragging out that much. But yeah, that is a big margin between him and second. We didn't really see Attract much today. We didn't hop to their POV because they weren't really on the bubble as much. But for Finessing, yeah, we saw him a bit. We saw Mutex and how great of players they are. So to think of how much they were frying and Attract is that far ahead of the pack, he had himself a hell of a day.
Yeah. Crazy.
Let's take a look at overall how much money did everybody win. This was just the bonus prizing. So overall on the day, Team Symphony can take home $12,000. They get $9,000 for placement and $3,000 for bonus prize. And Aiden gonna take second place, $6,000 and $1,500. And hey, all the way down there to Team Nick Mercs, they got $1,500. Everyone gonna be taking home a little bit of cash. And this is all just like, Miles, they're just streaming. They're just doing like they're making subs, they're making Twitch Primes, making donations, making cheers.
You do what you're doing anyway. You do what you're doing anyway. Yeah, and you just so happen to be involved in this fantastic Call of Duty Warzone, the Showdown, and this was it. You're on top of the world anyway, having a good time playing games, and you get that cash for those placements as well. So everybody wins here. Incredible stuff all around. It's a good time to be a great gamer in this world.
Yeah, 100%. Look at all these teams just showing up, playing some games, and you might be like, oh, we didn't win the event, but you won $1,050. If we can take a look at the third page here, the teams from 21st to 30th there, $750 for all the teams at least. You at least made $250 if you showed up and streamed for 2.5 hours. That's a pretty sizable donation for what would many consider a short stream. And chat.
Bob. That's the 27th, Bob. I'm going to let him know. He was playing with Sensor and I think Dashy too. Yeah. Come on, Bob.
You got to get a little more, right?
Come on, Bob.
I'm going to play with you soon, and I'm going to remind you constantly that you got 27, Bob. I apologize if there's any of the Scarf Lords in here. Love you.
I mean that if there's anything that Twitch Rivals is good for, it's giving you ammo for trash talk. So
yep.
We'll see that continue across here. But chat, I hope you guys had a good day. It was a lot of fun with all the action we had across the last two, and hopefully we get to do it again here in Warzone. Maybe once they exercise all of their demons. But that does it for our Warzone show. Miles, any final thoughts here?
I was going to scream the power of Christ compels you and hoping with the exercising of those demons. But instead, I'll just say GG's to everyone involved. It was really cool to watch today and yesterday's game. The big difference between North America and Europe. But I will say I would love to see a big change to the Brewing and to the Origin. I'd love to see a bit more variety in the weapons used in Warzone because, again, a little bit stale.
What about you, Maven?
Just that I love you both and our production team. You are fantastic. And to the viewers, you're all beautiful and amazing people. And I hope everyone has an incredible evening.
Chat, our next show is going to be Hyperscape doing it again next week, dropping onto that wonderful cyberpunk world and seeing who is the best at fragging out. That'll be on Wednesday, August 19th, 10 a.m. Pacific. But for me, Wavepunk, for Miles and Maven, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.